Good morning everyone. I woke up this morning to something quite interesting. It's a story about how Gwyneth Paltrow has decided to show people in the States what you can buy with a week's money on the American food stamps program. Now I don't know a great deal about the American food stamps program, but according to what I've read on the internet, it's worth about $29 a week. And Gwyneth Paltrow has, I've got it on my laptop, I'm just looking at it, has posted a photograph on Twitter of what she bought for $29. Now for those of you who aren't in the States, if you're in Britain, $29 is £19.71. With, you know, currently on the current currency. If you're watching this video in the future it might be different, but it's £19.71. I spend about £15 a week on food, which works out at $22.07. So I eat incredibly healthily, and I'm full and satisfied, and I'm fit and healthy on that. So I spend $22 a week on food. The American food stamps program is $29 a week on food. So I know that you can eat pretty healthily for less than the actual food stamps program. But Gwyneth Paltrow has been attacked by a lot of people saying that she's out of touch with everybody and that the food she's bought is no good. There's even one nutritional expert who said that she'd be better off buying chicken and things like this, which for those of us who are vegans, we know that chicken is full of fat and crap and toxins and parasites, which is nuts. But she's posted a photograph and she's got a lot of criticism for it, and I will put Gwyneth Paltrow's photograph on my video right now. So you've seen the photograph of the money that Gwyneth Paltrow bought on food stamps, and you know, to me that looks like a pretty good weekly shop. Black beans, whole grain brown rice, massive bag of peas, is it? Yeah, peas, some herbs, some limes, garlic, lots of green vegetables, tomato, onion, sweet potato. She's also got a bag of gluten-free, I think they're tortilla wraps. I'm not 100% certain. Are they tortilla? No, I think they're corn actually. They're corn wraps. If you know of that brand and I'm wrong in saying corn wraps, then please let me know and correct me. From looking at that photograph, I think that's a pretty bloody good weekly shop. You know, yes, she's also got a carton of eggs, which as a vegan I wouldn't touch, but you know, if you're not a vegan, you're going to get some goodness from those eggs. You're also going to get a lot of fat and cholesterol. But the point is that she's posted a photograph of people, of what you can spend on your food stamps in the States in a week, and that's a pretty good shop. That's good, healthy, clean food. It's also food that's going to last a little bit longer because, you know, the beans, you can have several meals over time. The rice, I don't know, I can't quite see what quantity the rice is. If you can, then please let me and other viewers know. But, you know, rice is not something you have once, so it's not like she's spending money on something that's a one meal. Big bag of peas, I mean, you know, yes, there's quite a lot of greens, and greens can go bad quite quickly, but if you look after your greens, if you put them in a bowl of water, they're not going to go bad quickly. But the point I'd like to make is that she's being attacked by a lot of people for saying she's out of touch, and this is not a healthy food because there's no meat in it, and there's no fats in it, and there's no this and that. Well, as a vegan living on the starch solution, I can spend less money in a week than you get on American food stamps, and be incredibly healthy. So I don't really know why people are attacking her. I'm not sitting here defending Gwyneth Paltrow as a human being, by the way, because I do think that in the past she has shown herself to be out of touch. She once suggested that if you wanted to show a friend, for instance, how grateful you are for their friendship, you buy them an expensive cashmere wrap. That was her suggestion as a gift. Well, we can't all afford that kind of money, but she's incredibly rich and famous, so she probably is a little out of touch. But in this instance, I will defend Gwyneth Paltrow and say, okay, she's a rich person. She knows that next week she hasn't got to live on food stamps. Okay? She knows that she's only buying food on food stamps for 1 week. But at the end of the day, she's a very famous person, and what she's done is getting everybody, or a lot of people, talking about food stamps and about food and how you can actually buy very clean, very healthy food for $29 a week. I spend $22 a week, and I eat a very healthy, vegan, low-fat, high-carb diet, which is leading to 2 to 3 pound weight loss every week. And I'm losing weight because I want to, by the way, not because I'm not eating enough. When I reach my ideal weight, I will increase my calories a little to balance out so that I don't want to keep losing. Anyway, I digress. That's not the point. The point is, I think Gwyneth Paltrow has done something really good. She may be a little bit out of touch with reality usually. I don't know a great deal about the lady, that may be unfair, but in this instance, I think she's done something really good. Her photograph proves that you can buy really good, healthy, clean food, some of it long term, like the rice and the beans and the frozen peas and the wraps. You can buy really good, clean, healthy food and live on a good diet for $29 a week. Or less. I spend less. So, yeah, let's have a bit of support for Gwyneth. She's done something good. Even if you think that she's out of touch and that kind of food is not a reality to live on, at the end of the day, whether you agree with her or not, she's actually done something that is raising awareness of food stamps. I had no idea what food stamps were in the States. I'd heard that you get food stamps if you're on benefits. I had no idea. This morning I'm learning about food stamps. Why am I learning about food stamps? Because Gwyneth Paltrow put a photograph on Twitter. So whatever you think about her food, whatever you think about her food, and whatever you think about Gwyneth Paltrow as a rich, famous person, you know, buying food for $29 in a week, she's done something good and positive because she's raising awareness. So, you know, let's have a bit of applause. And it also focuses on you on just what good food you can buy for cheap. There will, of course, be a lot of people out there who probably live on food stamps, and they go to McDonald's and they eat pizza, and I just know that those people are going to be the people that complain, because there's a really weird attitude that eating well has to cost a lot of money, but you know, it doesn't. So Gwyneth Paltrow, well done.